Hey, good people. How are we all? Yeah? How's Glenn? All right, Glenn?
Buongiorno.
Doing well?
Yeah, I'm all right, thank you. How are you?
Good. Yeah, I'm not too bad. I'm just trying to get organised. I thought I'd jump on as quick as I can because I know we're tonight anyway.
Yes.
So yeah, I'm hoping I've got a bit of energy because I feel exhausted from today. We've done it's Christmas and we've done stuff with the kids and I'm just battered.
What? I'm sorry. It's Christmas.
Yeah, well, Christmas time-ish.
Since
But
when? What?
can't say too much about Christmas just in case one of the kids gets up and hears me because I've had to keep my doors open because my wife's out for the evening. So yeah, I've got the kids and that's why I'm late on. But just in case it comes to the door, can't mention too much about Christmas.
How are you feeling about the wife's new boyfriend?
Oh, I'm all right with it. It gives me time
Yeah,
to
he
do
seems all right, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
But, yeah, I damaged myself as well. I was at the gym and putting a dumbbell back and it slipped and I caught my fingernail and I think it pulled it half back and it wouldn't stop bleeding and I've got all that malarkey as well. So if I'm typing in the comments and I've got a typo, then that's that. But it is Christmas and I've got a little game that we can play bits and bobs off throughout. Move your trivia cards. I don't know if they're any good, but I thought we might dip in and out and see what's what. But yeah, how do you want to kick this off today? Anyway, do you want to go straight in with topic of the week, or do you want to chat some pickups or anything?
I mean, we can do pickups if you want. Have you picked anything up? Really?
Things arrived. Yeah, things arrived.
Okay. I have things arrived as well, and one thing that I've picked up. So should we do them first and get them out of the way?
Can do, but I want to say hi to people in the chat first before I forget about that any further, because people have joined us and people have been here for a while as well.
I've been chatting to people while you've been busy.
You might have to jump up and say hello again, because I don't know if I'll be able to scroll all the way back and hit up everyone that's in the chat. So I'm going to kind of work backwards. So first of all, we've got Martin's movie covered. Good evening, guys, and all in the chat. Hope you have a good Christmas, or have a good Christmas, should I say. We've got Anthony Piello with us as always.
Hey,
good evening, Anthony. Hello, fellow Glenn, and all in the chat. And a wonderful Merry Christmas.
Holy crap, is it that time of year already?
Yes. Clock of Minute has promised to have a back by sunrise build. That's fine. That's fine. As long as she's here to get with the kids, then that's good. Yes, she's gone for an Indian and then gone with the friends to see a drag act somewhere. So, yeah. I don't know. I'd just leave it to it. You have your evening out. And,
she's gone for an Indian. Can we just call him Rajiv and just address that he exists? And he's a lovely guy. He's lovely.
Yeah. We've got Jeremy Carr with us, obviously. Happy wife, happy life. We've got Matthew Walder with us as well. Says, Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas to you too, man. So you have a good one. We're a few days away, but is everyone ready for Christmas? Are you ready for Christmas?
Not at all. It doesn't feel like Christmas to me. It will do for you because of the kids, but
yeah, massively.
I think this year's raced by to the point where it almost feels like it should just still be October or something. Doesn't feel like this time of year, really. But
I get you. We've got Jerry here in chat. Hey, Phil and Glenn. Hey, Jerry. Hope you're well. Guys, Wilco with us. I'm actually awake this week. Woohoo! And we're a bit later as well. Matthew Older, I think I'll give you a shout out already. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Matthew. Got Woody. Hey, Woody. Merry Christmas from Gary North Electro Brain 586. We've got Mad Dog with us as well. 3-0 to Australia, just saying. No idea what sport that's relying.
That is in reference to cricket, and I couldn't care either.
No, I'm going to get back through. John Robinson with us as well. Good evening, John. Hope you're doing well. Got Movie Wolf. Hey, finally made it back for a live watch instead of catch-up. Catch-ups are okay, but you can't add to the chat on a catch-up. We've got Cinema-san. Good to be back. Hey, good to have you back as well, Cinema-san. Mad Dog says not disliking the latest start. Sleep in. There we go. So it's about 7 o'clock in Australia, I think, if I'm right.
Yeah, you might hate the latest start when you realise halfway through we're kind of going, so that's it's really good.
Smearswat says, hello everyone, just got back from Christmas with my family. Did we do pickups yet? We're on the verge. We're on the verge to me as well.
We're on the verge. We're nearly there.
Got some movies gifted. Ooh, that's dangerous ground for a collector. Gifted movies.
Ooh.
Yeah. Just Mark with us as well. Good evening, all. Good evening, Mark. Hope you're well.
Just Mark.
I think I'm almost caught up. Yeah, it's 7:10.
Nice one, Jeremy. Yeah. Oh, hi, Mark. Very nice. Very nice.
Right. So we're going to kick off with pickups, but I want to do a movie trivia card first. Pick one, Glenn. Pick one.
That one.
Okay. Right then. Movie trivia.
Go on then.
I can't read it. In Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yes.
What was the name of Indy's young sidekick?
Oh.
Are we going to give it? Are we going to give comments? Try it.
Was it Long Square? Was it Long Square? I'm feeling like Long Square.
Not quite, but you're on the right path.
Yeah. Extended Triangle.
No.
Should we go Short Round then instead?
Oh, you're going with Jeremy's answer, aren't you? Here we go. Short Round.
Short Round.
Well done, Jeremy.
Sure.
I've got a feeling these are going to be nice and easy, but for movie fans anyway, nice and easy.
I think that anything that's on the market like that is going to be quite generic, where if you're a movie fan, you're going to be in.
Yeah. We've got MCCI10I. Can physical media alter your mood? Absolutely. If you want to watch movies on your own, especially you actually own movies you love and not only fear of missing out. Absolutely. But before we dive further into topic, we're going to do the good old pickup. So I've left mine over on the side, so I'll let it reach over.
Bye.
I've actually got one of your pickups as well.
Ah, yes.
Kind of, yes. Do you want to share that first, or have you got stuff?
You can do, by all means. Yeah.
I got Mr. Glenn.
It's so close, I can almost touch it. I can't.
No, not quite.
Not quite.
It's here, ready for you. Fresh from the Barnes and Noble sale, and landed in the UK early this week, I think. It's one you didn't enjoy at the cinema, isn't it?
I came away kind of feeling like it's one of them where I think on first watch you're not actually sure what you've watched.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's a lot, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then as time has gone on and you hear more stories about it, and obviously since Kubrick's death, more stories have kind of come out, and the fact that it was supposedly changed and there's a little more of an undercurrent of a story in there that is coming out more and more and things like that.
I think it's one of those
very intriguing movie.
When it came out at cinemas, and we were quite young at the time as well, and obviously tastes change, and also understanding of the world changes as well. So
very true.
I think watching it back, I think you've done the right thing picking up to watch back, because I've done exactly the same, because I think I'm going to have a very different view of it, because I haven't seen it since I disliked it at the cinema. But like you say, with all the talk about it, I consider is it going to be viewed differently, because I'm in such a different place to what I was in, if that makes sense.
I think over the years as well, I've learned to appreciate Kubrick for who he was and what he did, and at the time I probably wasn't somebody that looked at individual shots and angles and things like that either. And I think as time has gone on and I've got older, those kinds of things I appreciate so much more. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to a rewatch.
I'm the same. I'm with you. I'm looking forward to a rewatch. I'm looking forward to digging in with the extra features and the behind the scenes to learn a bit more about Kubrick and what his intentions were for the film, and other people's views on it as well, just to get a better understanding of it and things like that. I think obviously Criterion release, you're going to get some depth to the film, hopefully. But did you pick up anything else this week?
I picked up. Well, we went to the cinema early in the week, and what was shown last week, you passed across to me, so I now have in my hands the things that you showed last week that were in your hands at that
Very
time.
good. Yeah.
So No Country for Old Men and The Player, two amazing films that I love very much, and
which
I believe
I'm going to mention
have as well.
because I picked up with Boogie Nights as well. For me, this is like a stone cold classic. I absolutely adore this movie. I think it's great, and I really look forward to a rewatch on high definition because I don't think this does much in the way of extras from the initial release. They've not added much to it.
I think talking about Kubrick, I think the bigger or the more movies Paul Thomas Anderson has released, you kind of think, okay, he's a solid storyteller, director.
Absolutely.
And at the time it was this, but then, you know, one battle after another, and I watched another one of his movies this week, but we're not doing that segment yet. So I will talk about that then.
Okay.
And it was one that had passed me by and I'd never watched it. And I said to Lynn, should we give it a go? And we both thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh, I'm interested now. There's been a few of his I've enjoyed, not to the extent of Boogie Nights, but I really appreciate him as a filmmaker.
Yeah.
But I've got. Have you got any other pickups?
That's it, pickup wise.
I'm going to zoom through a couple of mine, but first, movie trivia card. Who's ready for movie trivia card? In the 1987 thriller Fatal Attraction, what animal did the obsessed woman cook on the stove? Anyone in the chat?
Was it a unicorn? Was it a unicorn? I think it was a unicorn.
On the stove, Glenn, on the stove.
Well, she was called a unicorn boiler, wasn't she?
The size of a unicorn.
Yeah.
The imaginary creature.
You chopped it up first. Yes, Mad Dog. It was a bunny.
Absolutely.
A bunny boiler. And that's where
the phrase,
Yeah, the phrase came from. Fatal Attraction.
Jeremy, are we copying answers? Mad Dog was there quite
Jeremy. Concentrate on your own exam paper, Jeremy. Stop looking at other people's.
Well, my other pickups were a couple from the Amazon Black Friday sale. And I added it onto the shipment that I had with the eyes wide shut. But I finally picked up Starship Troopers 4K. That perhaps goes hand in hand with me getting the 4K player. And I also upgraded Heat to the 4K edition as well, because it was loads cheaper to actually import it from America than it was to buy the UK edition. So, I went with that as well. And two classic cracking films, I think, as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I do look forward to watching Starship Troopers again because it's been too long. But anyway, I'm going to see what everyone in the chat has picked up as well. If I can find my spot. Jeremy Carr, I think he was first up with the pickups, I think.
Okay.
Jeremy has picked up a Nightmare on Elm Street 4K set. Oh, Moneybags, Cayman Rider, Dyad Collection on Blu-ray, Berserk Golden Age Arc Memorial Edition Trilogy Blu-ray. That's a mouthful, isn't it? How's the Nightmare on Elm Street box set, Jeremy? Did you go for the standard or the steelbook? There's been a thing recently. Have you seen? Obviously, I sent it to you, but the Halloween box set edition from Indicator that got downgraded from the pumpkin to the steelbook, the steelbook case and everything.
Which I have to say, when I saw the steelbook case, and I thought immediately of the Nightmare on Elm Street one.
Yeah. Because
I think for a lot of people, it'll sit nicely side by side on the shelf.
Oh, true. But the price exceeds the Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook collection. Yeah, it's got 2 less films now. And I don't know if that's off the back of just keeping the price high for the pumpkin or covering the cost of their mistakes. I don't know, but it seems really pricey for that Steelbook box set.
It feels all very weird, that story of them kind of coming so close to sending out and then going, oh, why not just delay it and sort the manufacturing fault out?
Yeah.
Rather than just going, no, well, we'll draw a line under that. We'll give you a steelbook box instead. Because they've not just pulled that out of thin air. That's been designed and manufactured already and stuff. So this has been quite a long-running saga behind the scenes that nobody's known about.
Yeah.
But what was interesting was you sending me the thing on eBay where the scalpers are selling them for like over $1,000.
Yeah.
They're screwed now.
They're not going to sell now, are they?
Nope.
Jerry Cheers got some pickups as well. Very expensive. Got Turbines, Daylight, Wild Geese, Reanimator, the Chunky Box. Long Walk, Biscuit Tin, Possession, Turbines, Hellraiser 4K Biscuit Tin, Minority Report, American Biscuit Tin, and Southpaw Tin.
We're going down Southpaw, and we go.
there's some good films in there. I mean, Daylight's an odd one because I remember it being an okay movie. It was passable. But then with the 4K edition, there's been a sudden surge of interest and a lot of people coming out and saying how good they think it is. And it makes me question, did I watch the same movie? Because I just thought it was okay. It wasn't the greatest film. I'm not excited about the 4K because my memory of the film isn't strong enough at the minute. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think it's for me. No offense to you, Jerry. I know everyone's got their own opinions and everyone sort of appreciates films or different films in different ways, but to me, it's not one I'm hyper enthused about or wanting to upgrade or even add into my collection. I don't mind watching it if it's on TV. And then it's a collection. I'm not going to do it on Daylight. As excited as I get from a new release, it's not going to be the one. But they're animated.
I think there was a bit of a frenzy regarding Daylight because it was getting a 4K release, wasn't it? And then it got. Why did it get pulled? There was some reason, and then some people were saying they'd already received theirs, so it became this kind of like golden goose that
they didn't give a reason. It was the Kino release. It was that and Dante's Peak. And my gut feeling now is that Turbine potentially had a worldwide release clause in a contract to say they would be the ones to release it first. I think that's what happened, and Kino got sort of ahead of themselves and missed something in the contract. So I think it will be on the way, but I think Turbine are very good at getting that exclusivity because I think they've done it with the Frighteners as well. There's no one else worldwide releasing that, and it's a cracking set. And for no one else to be releasing it, it's kind of strange. So I think they've got an exclusivity clause with certain things that they get the release for so many months before anyone else can release it worldwide. That's what I think, anyway.
That's what he thinks. That's what
unconfirmed. Just
going with it.
Anthony, my pickups is the collector's edition Blu-ray of the 1976 King Kong movie.
Is 76 the Jeff Bridges one?
Was that the 80? I can't remember.
No, I can't remember.
I'll just cut myself off. I don't remember.
I can't remember.
Rafa, did anyone here enjoy the Blu-ray box set of Possession 1981 by Second Sight Films in the UK?
I've not. Well, I've not picked up the new one because I've still got their original release from Second Sight on the Blu-ray. You know, a bit like when they did. You know, I've still got their original Reanimator one that came out a few years ago.
Yeah.
I've not bothered upgrading that. But yeah, Possession's a very good film. Darren G says, yes, it was the Jeff Bridges one.
There we go.
There we go.
Right then.
And Mad Dog said it.
Christmas trivia time.
Go on then.
What was Gordon Gekko's most famous quote in the 1987 movie Wall Street?
Was it being poor is good? Greed is bad. Greed is bad? Greed is bad. Yeah, something like that, wasn't it? Yeah.
Darren G just pipped Mad Dog to the post with greed is good. Correct.
Well, that's not fair. Mad Dog's all the way in Australia. There's going to be a time difference. It's just
Mad Dog should be ahead.
Should be. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he should have answered that like 12 hours ago.
Absolutely.
How are you, Mad Dog? It's slacking.
Apologies if I'm missing comments. I'm struggling going backwards and forwards at the moment. I did see someone's here. I can't find it. Someone got screwed over by Amazon and I'm trying to find it. There we go, Gary. Amazon screwed me this week and cancelled my pre-order for the Second Sight big box edition of Possession. Got an email on Wednesday saying, sorry, but due to circumstances, we can't fulfill your order.
Yeah.
What I would do, Gary, if you're based in the UK, if it's sold out, try, if you've got a HMV close by, go to the high street, go to the HMV, because they, regardless of stock levels, they always seem to have them on the shelves.
They do.
These random movies, so that's worth a try. But I don't know if they're close to selling out or already sold out or anything like that. But if you're desperate, try and get to a HMV. That's probably your best bet, really. Darren G just said, "Can we have a Hard Eight, please?" The Paul Thomas Anderson first movie thing as well. I've not seen that since DVD days, I don't think.
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, Martin's Movie Cupboard picked up Rock and Roll High School and pre-ordered Sorority House Massacre 4K and Fade to Black 4K.
Fade to Black, I'm in for that for sure.
Who was releasing that?
88 films. Whoever does this slasher film collection, is it 88?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
no, is it? Yeah, it is 88.
Yes, it's 88. Yeah.
Randomly, they're not doing a Blu-ray release; they're only doing a 4K release.
As Wilco, he lied to us. He did pick something up this week, and he
Don't
went
lie,
for
then.
3 Tomb Raider reboot games and Psychonauts 1 and 2.
Ah.
I keep getting tempted by the reboots of Tomb Raider, but
we had this conversation earlier in the week, didn't we? And I said it's one game that
with the release of the new trailers for the new games that are coming up, I think it sort of sparked an interest.
Yeah.
So Meows a lot. Pickups gifted to me. The Shining 4K, per Glenn's recommendation.
Beautiful,
The Matrix, 4 films on 4K. Only wanted the original, got them all now. All Quiet on the Western Front. Second comment
to follow.
Yeah. One thing I will say about Matrix, I know you dislike all of the sequels, but I still maintain that the second one has some real nice standout sequences. Not saying there's a whole film.
Standout sequences, yeah. I mean, the highway sequence and all that kind of stuff is great, but
I quite like the
CGI is
ghosts.
awful.
I quite like the ghosts as well.
Mm.
They were pretty cool, but cool does not make a good movie.
No, it's not.
No. Mad Dog, no pickups for me this week. Slow week as it's the last week before Christmas. Not much released. Yeah, and I think a lot of us tend to try and hold off a lot of purchases pre-Christmas just in case someone's picked something up.
We don't know what Santa's bringing, do we?
No, this was... I've not had a chance to record it. I don't know if I'll get it recorded, but the video that I was going to do was about the thing that physical media collectors can do sometimes when they hold off from certain releases on the run-up to Christmas just in case someone buys them. And then it comes to Christmas Day, if it doesn't arrive, you go on a bit of a bloody binge. And you're sort of ordering things left, right, and centre because you didn't get them at Christmas. And
never been something I can do because, and this is not being clangy like Phil does, but it's my birthday 5 days after Christmas. So I have to wait. I can't just surge into other stuff. Martin's movie cover, Fade to Black 4K includes the Blu-ray. Yes, that's good to know, but I just wanted to buy the Blu-ray rather than the expenditure of a 4K. But.
Yeah. So Meows a lot. All Quiet on the Western Front.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted the 1930s version, but I'm excited to see the 22 version. Failed to specify that on my Christmas list. My fault. Oh.
Did you not get a receipt from Santa? Send it back.
It's time. Movie trivia.
Mm-hmm.
In the dinner scene from When Harry Met Sally,
yes.
What did Meg Ryan order? This could get you.
Well, there's a clean answer to this, and there's a dirty answer to this.
Okay.
I'm just going to let people answer.
I wouldn't have been able to get this one. This is one that I wouldn't have got.
I felt like it was a Mad Dog just bought food.
Yes, that's right.
There we covered it, Mad Dog. There we go.
I'm Woody as well. Food. Yes, she did order food.
I thought it was some sort of sandwich, wasn't it?
Don't know. There was a sort of main, and there was a dessert as well. If you can get the dessert, then bonus points to you.
No, I think I've watched it. You know what? I don't think I've watched the whole thing. Oh, I've paused up. There we go.
Okay. Are we going for spoiler now, or am I keeping this to one side for a few comments?
Well, no, because everybody will just be Googling it very quickly.
Well, true. Yeah.
So they look all clever, and they're not.
Well, then they have to leave the stream. It was chef's salad and an apple pie.
Excellent. Every day's a school day.
Yeah. Schooled now on a Meg Ryan flag. I thought you'd have got that. What a fan you are of Meg Ryan.
I love Meg Ryan.
Woody, pickups for me this week. Sinners. Some may have read this earlier. It's a good pickup.
Yeah.
I think it's probably
we had a conversation about it. Like I said, I think it's one of my favourites. Probably my favourite of the year, I think.
Yeah. We've got Darren G. I've got Jaws 4K and Ferris Bueller and Hunt for Red October.
Great films. Great films.
There we go. Smears a lot. We've done you some well. Movie Wolf. I was due to get Sorority Babes in Slime Ball Bowlerama this weekend, but apparently been delayed till January. That happened last time I ordered from Zavi too. Zavi.
They're not very savvy.
Jeremy Carr went for the standard, disappointed with the lack of special features, but the transfers are great picture and audio. Ranking transfers best to worst, 1 and 3 the best, 2, 5, 4, and 6 tied. Haven't Nightmare on Elm Street, what's the new Nightmare yet? That's one of the better ones, unfortunately, I think.
I like New Nightmare. I like. I could live with 1, 2, 3, and New Nightmare.
Yeah.
Not in that order, but.
Rafa says, did you enjoy the 2025 Shrouds movie starring Vincent Cassel? This is the last horror film directed by Cronenberg.
I have yet to watch that one.
I've not watched that yet either.
Yeah, I'll be brutally honest. The trailer didn't blow me away, so I'm not sure. But
John Robinson picks up Life Force, Big Box, Carrie, and Bewitched 7 and 8, all from Imprint. That's good. I think
John likes to spend, doesn't he?
Well, Imprint's pretty good with their imports, to be fair. I've never had a problem with them. I've ordered 2 or 3 times, and yeah, I've not had problems at all. Clock of Money, Dogma, and Day of the Dead. Yes, please. I assume they're once rather than anything else. Morton's reviews. What I got this week was I Am a Hero, The Long Night, A Day. Still waiting on Dogma to come, and the 6K of Dawn of the Dead. See, guys, I stuck to the big no buying. No big buying.
No big buying.
Yes. Jerry Tia, Turbone's Daylight Wipes, the Kino Lorber version, which I was lucky to get. There we go.
That's what I'm saying. A few people did get it, and then it was like worth a fortune on eBay, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's few people that got it.
MC, what do you guys think of Arrow's Spaceballs and Salem's Lot in February?
Look, Spaceballs I enjoy. I think it's an enjoyable movie, and I'm sure everybody will go crazy for it even more when Spaceballs 2 comes out. Salem's Lot for me is boring. It really is. It feels like a long drawn out TV movie.
Yeah, I mean, Spaceballs. I thought Spaceballs looked a good addition, but it's not a movie I'm interested in going back to. Even with the sequel hype, I just don't know if I'm bothered about it anymore. It made me laugh when I was younger. I enjoyed it, but
if it was on TV, I'd give it a look. I'm not massively bothered about owning it. Like I say, Salem's Lot, I think as much as the remake isn't a good film, the pacing of it is much better and keeps your interest a little more.
Yeah.
The original TV version, I feel like it drags and drags and drags, and then everything kind of happens in the last 15 or 20 minutes, really. So, no, I won't be picking up either.
Darren G, I pre-ordered Hard Boiled from Arrow. I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge of doing it.
I've not done yet for kind of financial reasons more than anything. Just dropping that cash right before Christmas. Can't really do it.
Yeah, I've not ordered it yet. I don't feel in a mad rush to pre-order anymore. Not like I used to. Days gone, I would have pre-ordered straight away, but I know it's probably safe for quite a while just not to have to pre-order, and especially if I'm not being precious about the slipcover or the booklets or anything like that comes with it, which really don't matter. Might be tempting if there's a slipcover one, but I don't want to get drawn into it just for that. As long as I've got the film, I'm okay, so I'm not rushing into it. But yeah.
Well done you. Well done you.
Yeah. And plus, in a few days, Railwaves have got an extra 10% off anyway. So
just wait till then and then pre-order it. Yeah, absolutely.
MC did say, hopefully we'll get Django Unchained and Hateful Eight on 4K this year. That would be great.
Yeah, apparently so. Yeah. There's a few dropping, actually. I mean, they've announced Mars Attacks 4K. That's a definite for me. Magnolia 4K. That's a definite for me. There's a few good bits coming soon.
Yes. Cinema Sound, very happy they're releasing Straight Story in 4K in the UK. That'll be a pickup for sure. Maybe waiting for the price to go down a bit, maybe not. Patience is a difficult thing. It is indeed. I think it depends what else is around the time as well.
Yeah.
Martin's Movie Cupboard is joining in with movie trivia. What was the name of the cat in Lethal Weapon? Was there a cat in Lethal Weapon?
Yeah.
Was it
the daughter? Yeah, the daughter kept saying the name of it when they were trying to. I feel like it was Mr. something. Mr. Yeah, it was Mr. something. I can't remember what it was. Tell me. That's going to frustrate me otherwise. Burbank. I was completely wrong then.
Completely. I can't remember even, to be fair. I was just thinking of Lethal Weapon 4 when trying to disarm the bomb in the building, and Riggs cuts it and starts ticking down more, and he's like, Rog, grab the cat, and takes it and run, but there was no name there. Yes. Just flicking through there. I think it's time for another card. Do you want to pick one? Bottom. There we go. In the Academy Award-winning movie Braveheart, how is the hero William Wallace executed?
He is clubbed to death with a rubber chicken.
No.
Is he hung, drawn, and quartered, Phil?
He is indeed.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't know. Did you need to be a movie fan for that, even? If you know your history,
you know your history. Oh, my stomach's rumbling. That's good. I've been off food all day. I'm suddenly hungry now.
It's either hunger or you need fart.
No. As soon as people talk about being hung, drawn, and quartered, I just get peckish. You know how it is. Yeah.
Anyway, on with the show. Jump into topic of the week.
It's the topic of the week.
Kept it quite simple this week because I've got a collection of stuff down here, and can physical media alter our moods? Because I was just thinking of the things that this kind of goes into what we'll watch a little bit, to be honest, because we've been seeing quite a few films at the cinema, and sometimes there's a glut of absolutely atrocious movies that we sit and watch, and it ties in a way to, have you got movies that stick out to you, that you fall back on, that you go back to, that are going to draw you back into watching movies, those that we can rely on, those that are in our collection, those favourites that, after you watch 4 crap movies on the trot, do you have those favourite movies that you go back to time and time again just to try and pull you out of that thing? And is it anything new that does it, or are we reliant on the older stuff as well? Does it alter our mood and our feeling towards films if we have gone through that dry patch?
While I was looking through my shelves, because you gave me pre-warning of this, I think there was probably many more movies that I could have pulled off my shelf.
Yeah.
Like Scream or something like that, films that you're always kind of going back to. But one that somebody mentioned earlier, that there was one of their pickups, I'd actually mentioned, I don't know if I've mentioned it last week, but I definitely said to you, I definitely want to give it a rewatch soon.
Yeah.
It's a movie I can keep going back to and back to. Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yeah.
It's great. It's one of those that there's nothing I dislike about it. There's no performance where you go, oh, it'd be great if they weren't in it or something like that. It's just one of those 80s movies that, and I wasn't always into, I know you're a bigger fan of the John Hughes kind of movies and things like that than I ever was. But this is just, there's something just special about this. Everything kind of fits together. And it's a nice go back to movie over and over again. Yeah.
I think what sets me off as well, what sort of made this dawn on me was going to the cinema quite a bit, because we've been seeing some pretty average or pretty poor movies recently, and I've had more enjoyment seeing the old movies a lot than I have the new stuff. So the old reliables, the sort of, went to see Jaws at the cinema, and
we did.
I loved that experience, just going to the cinema to see something that I knew I could fall back on. It's it changed my mood. It's like, I want to go to the cinema again now, because I loved that. And before, it's like, oh, I'm not sure about, I want to go back and see another film this week. I can miss that. It doesn't matter anymore. And
well, I know we're ruining what we've watched this week, but we went to see something else that is an older movie. One neither of us have seen on the big screen before, and yet we've seen it many times. And that was kind of the trigger for it, because we both came out and we both absolutely loved it. And that was kind of what I liked as well on your thumbnail for this. You'd put old reliables, and it was underneath us.
Yes, that was intentional.
Yeah, I was going to say it didn't go amiss. Yeah, I did notice that. But yeah, there are the odd modern movie. I don't necessarily know whether they'll drop into the go-to kind of movies at the minute. They may do in a few more years' time when we've rewatched them a few more times. Oh my god, look at the pile you've bought.
Yeah, I've not put them in order or anything that I want to speak about, but yeah, sorry, Cam.
No, that was kind of it. What I am in a flash is I've literally pulled this to one side because I was halfway through and it was on Comedy Central, edited as well on Comedy Central.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I'm going to be rewatching this.
That's the sort of film that I do want to talk about in a few minutes when topic skews slightly because I want to discuss something else. But it's when I've been struggling for things like action things that are disappointing now. So some of them. But I tell you what, a quick hit like the Desperado movies, Desperado in particular. But it's a quick 90 minutes. It does some great action and. It's one of my favourites anyway, and it's one that I go back to time and time again when I'm just. It's no nonsense. It's no bull. It's just does what it does. Gets out, hits hard, gets out there, job done. 90 minutes without any messing about or any fluff or anything, and it's a great director.
Well, it's interesting you just mentioned about the Lethal Weapon movies. I could have easily picked them up and put them on the pile as well.
Yeah,
because they're easy go back to.
It's as well when. You get in certain. I don't know if anyone else finds this, but there's. Sorry, I'm trying to think of certain genres that are just missing now. They're just missing from anything that we watch. They just don't get released anymore, and I have to go back to my collection to pull out those that I like from that sort of genre that are going to satisfy that itch. But can you remember in the 90s when we get some real strong thrillers, sort of police drama things? You got sort of Silence of the Lambs, and you got Seven, and you got Copycat, and all sorts of things. And there's nothing like that anymore. There's like genres that they're just missing. There's no. There's something else that I thought of, and it's completely escaped my mind. But yeah, we seem to be missing thriller. I don't know if they've just moved that sort of thing to TV, and they're very reliant on writers that aren't too great to make these shows. But yeah, there's whole things that are just missing now that I have to dig through.
I think there's an appeal with thrillers, like you say, about regarding putting them on TV, where they can expand upon the story and you can have 6 hours worth rather than trying to cram everything into a 2-hour movie. But
yeah,
around that time, TV was kind of frowned upon. TV was
the
cheaper entertainment, wasn't it? It wasn't like quality at all. You just clicked on that regardless of what.
Yeah, I did.
Who's agreeing with you? Yeah. Somebody's agreed with me, so I'm going to highlight that. Go through more of you because you've got a far bigger pile than I have.
Yeah, I was going to do a movie trivia one then.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Pick one at random. Which British comedy stars Hugh Grant and Andy McDowell as a couple who are destined to be together?
Oh, is it 5 Love Actuallys and a bar mitzvah?
Sirens. It's not really.
Siren.
If anyone doesn't know that one, that was too easy, really. Forwarding us a few.
Oh, was it? Is that what it was? Oh, okay. Excellent. Thanks for clarifying.
One that I actually started tonight after this topic as well was an old reliable that I went back to. Because I normally have Bailey, my little boy, normally has film time with his mum on a Sunday night as I'm doing the live stream. And because she's out, I said, I'm not going to ruin movie time. I'm going to pick a movie and we'll watch them together. We'll not do Marvel. You can stick doing that with your mum. I'm going to pick your film. And I went for one of my old favourites as well, a mood-altering one, really enjoyable thing. And this picks me up because it's such fun. It's a real fun movie. So we've watched half of that tonight together, and I absolutely adored watching it with him, watching him laugh along at certain points and things like that. And it's lifted my spirits, and he's been enjoying it too. And it's a real sort of pick-me-up adventure B-movie sort of thing. I think it's really good. I really do. And and things like Get Shorty. Get Shot is such a fun movie as well. It's another one that it just doesn't hang around. It's like a 90-minute movie. It cracks along at a fair pace. It's funny. It's got some action in it, and it's great writing. And directed by Barry Sonnenfeld, and I think he was a strong believer in if you can't tell a movie under 2 hours, then it's not worth telling. I think I remember listening to him comment on in one of his interviews at some point as well.
And how does he get on with Christopher Nolan and James Cameron?
I've no idea. I don't know if he's worked a lot recently, old Barry Sonnenfeld. I don't know if
No, I don't think he has, actually. No.
Yeah. So, Woody says, what was that, Tremors? It was indeed. Why? You'll only start him off. Absolutely. I've got to get into the good movies. I was a bit worried.
Imagine if he wants to go through the sequels, though.
Yeah, I don't mind a couple of them. A couple are all right, but yeah, it's Darren G says great choice. Love Tremors. I was a bit worried with all this sweary in it, but it's okay. It's not too bad with it now.
As we've established, he will have heard worse at school.
Yeah. MC says, I wish Secret Life of Walter Mitty, the newer one, would come to 4K. It's one of my most feel-good movies and would look stunning in Dolby Vision. And this sort of brings me to a roundabout with one of the topics about the mood altering or affecting our mood. There's a bunch of movies or a particular genre that I really get along with, really fell into. It really sort of helps me out in a way. And I gravitated towards these sort of movies. And, you know, you probably rip into me for loving these sort of movies a little bit, but you know what?
You're going to go teen comedy, all that kind of thing.
Let me give a bit of flesh to this sort of monster that I'm building. But I used to get teased a lot. I used to get picked on a lot, and I was made to feel like the freak. Because I am really tall, as you've seen in my videos when I've stood next to a doorway or something like that. I just absolutely dwarf it. And I had a problem with it when I was younger. It was something I couldn't escape. I got the funny looks. I got the weird. I was made to feel like a proper freak at times. And it really did upset me because I didn't understand who I was. And, you know, I was growing up and things like that. And I found a great deal of comfort, and it really helps me watching the teeny rom-coms. And I think it's because a lot of those tended to be structured in such a way that it was about the outcast. It was about the freak. It was about the person that could become this great thing that people truly appreciated and things like that. And I think it gave me a lot to relate to. So the mood altering things for me sort of fall in line with that. And it's things like She's All That. Absolutely love it. 10 Things I Hate About You and things like that. They're all based around these oddities of society that somehow come good, get the comeuppance and get the happy ending that they all deserve. And I found a great deal of comfort in that. And they really helped me through and helped alter my mood, these sort of movies. And it's these that I held in my collection. And I held them quite close, really, in my collection. And, you know, if my mood was low, I'd go back to something like this. And I watched a hell of a lot of them. Things like American Pie. I think the people that it showed on there, I love the people on there. It felt like they were my friends because they were who I related to. They were all this, that, and the other. And it's that sort of thing that really helps alter my mood. It's a pick-me-up, that sort of movie. I know they're trashy. I know that they're sort of probably not the greatest acted or scripted or anything like that, but I found a great deal of comfort in them, and it really helped my mood. When I was feeling down, they helped me out. They saved me. They saved me, man. Which sounds massive, but yeah. Sorry, do you want to carry on from there somewhere?
Not really. How do I follow that up?
I don't know. I was leading on, but yeah,
American Pie saved my life, man. Yeah, well, I really like Grosse Pointe Blank. It's a great film. It's really good.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah. No, no, but around that, I mean, you know, we're a similar age and stuff. And
there's Down to You, there's Get Over It, there's She's Out of My League, and all of that sort of stuff. And I still enjoy that sort of movie because
I mean, they made some crap around that time as well.
Oh, they did.
They constantly tried to cash in on things that hit well. Like you say, American Pie and She's All That. what else did you just say? 10 Things I Hate About You and these kinds of things. And they were, like you say, they were, especially with American Pie, you know, they were a group of friends and none of them were cool in any way, shape or form. They had delusions of grandeur thinking they were ever so slightly. So it was, you know, it was relatable. But no, they were of their time. I don't know whether you look at like teens today, God, that'd be a completely different movie if they were to try and do it today.
I don't know if that's why we don't get that sort of movie anymore.
I think it's 100% why we don't.
Yeah. There's nothing like it anymore that they used to do. I'm trying to think of another couple of examples and stuff, but
all they do with teens now is shove them in slasher movies and you hope to God they all get killed.
Yeah.
Whereas American Pie, if like halfway through a serial killer had cropped up, you'd have gone, "No, don't kill Stifler. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Put the knife down."
And one of the other movies, this is sorry, I forgot it was on the floor here as well. But another movie that it wasn't a teen comedy, but I used to go through a patch of watching what was being released or picked up at Sundance and trying to follow the films and stuff like that. But another comedy that I really got on with, I really enjoyed, was Happy Texas. Have you ever seen that one?
Many moons ago. Is that the Steve Zahn one? It was.
Yeah, Steve Zahn, William H. Macy, and a few other folks as well. But I really like that. It's a comedy, and that always picked me up as well. It was the two convicts that start posing as pageant directors, but it was at a time when I was following what was coming out of Sundance and things like that, and I liked this story about the guys behind the scenes, the director that got it made and how he did it and things like that. And I think quite enjoying the movie, then hearing the story behind it and stuff like that, I really sort of grabbed onto. And it was a nice story throughout that always made me happy.
I love the fact you've labelled this old reliables and you're so far showing films that you haven't watched for years and years, but have fond memories of.
But I've got a pile of other stuff that I have watched recently, like Prince of Pride and stuff like that. So I was trying to talk of some weird movies that people might not have seen. Who in the chat's seen Happy Texas?
Oh, they will have done.
Are you sure?
Our crew will have done for sure. You need to have more faith in people. Stop dissing them. What's wrong with you?
If we've got faith, see if they can answer a movie trivia.
Go on then.
See if they can answer another movie trivia.
Go on then.
In Crocodile Dundee, which actor plays Mick Crocodile Dundee?
Oh, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I think I'm smashing these tonight. It's amazing.
Paul Hogan, you muppet.
Oh, of course it was. Yeah.
There we go. Mad Dog got it straight away. There we go. And John Robinson not long behind. There we go.
John Robinson copied Mad Dog, and oh God,
Woody says Happy Texas. No, never heard of it.
Don't, Woody. You're just feeding into his
one's reviews. Happy Texas. What's that? You see? There's people out there that haven't seen it. And I don't think it helps that it's stuck on DVD and not had a Blu-ray release yet, which is a shame. I don't know. I don't know if it's a shame or not, but it's an enjoyable little comedy movie with Steve Zahn, who seems to do really well in movies. And as an actor that I always like seeing pop up for whatever reason. After returning from death in Lord of the Rings, Gandalf the Grey's name changed to what?
Dave.
No, it's not Dave.
Brian?
No.
Derek.
It's Gandalf the
formerly dead but now alive again. Was it White, Phil, by any chance?
It was. And Jeremy Carter and Darren G got there with Gandalf the White. There we go. And Mad Dog not long behind as well.
These are really difficult. I'm not getting any of them right at all. Yeah, really.
Jeremy says, can't say I've heard of Happy Texas before today.
Oh, stop it. Honestly. It'll just go to his head. No, I've put this film out and people are now watching it and it's all because of me. I'm an influencer.
I'm an influencer. Yeah. I don't know what I influence, but Quint, do either of you chaps watch Die Hard for Christmas?
You know, I have thought about watching Die Hard this year. Again, it's not a Christmas movie. it's an action movie that is set at Christmas.
Cool. I'm going to watch it. I think I'm planning to watch it tomorrow night. In all fairness, that's
yeah. I say it's on. I'm tempted now. After seeing half of Wedding Singer, I'm definitely tempted to pick that back up and give that a look.
That's a good feel-good movie.
Yeah, I really like Wedding Singer. It's probably one of my favourite Adam Sandler ones, I think, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Because although all of these films are a little bit stupid, they're quite stupid, they all have a little bit of heart to them.
Yeah.
And I feel like Wedding Singer had a lot more heart. I mean, he was called Hart, wasn't he? Robbie Hart. So yeah, on the title of Old Faithfuls, Old Reliables, whatever, I've got to go with, I think, probably one of my favorite movies of all time that I watched more than any other film when I was a kid.
Nice. Yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. You can't go wrong with it. And if it's on telly, it doesn't matter if it's like halfway through. You just kind of pick up where you're at.
Yeah.
And end up watching it. I think it's just one of the best movies ever. It's a little bit like with how we talk about Jaws and things like that, where we say everything just fits.
Yeah.
Whether that's the score, the action, the directing, the cast, all that kind of things. Everything just gels. And I think Raiders of the Lost Ark is one of those movies for me. And probably when I was growing up, superseded Star Wars as my go-to love, really.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
And when I say alter moods, when you're watching action films as well, do you need that palate cleanse from action films? Because now, all we're seeing, if you want to see a shooting movie, a big action film.
I'm just going to do this for Wilco. Sorry, he's asked me to peel off the price sticker.
We're getting a lot of the sort of John Wick style gun fu with the massively choreographed fight sequences with the gunplay and things like that, and it can get a bit much. So there's things that I fall back to with the action films as well, like I mentioned with the other one, Desperado, and stuff like that. But I just want something a little bit more basic at times. And sometimes I have to go back to the old favourites. And a lot of those were produced by someone like Jerry Bruckheimer. There's some quality movies on there, I think, like The Rock and even Armageddon, Con Air. And they're not hyper-stylized action films like we tend to get all over today. And I'm just feeling a bit exhausted from them. I've not watched John Wick 4 yet because as much as I enjoyed the John Wick movies, it's just like, it's all getting a bit samey. I was the same with Ballerina and things like that. It's like, I've seen this movie. I've seen it before, and you're doing the same moves and the same gunplay. You might add an extra element with an extra weapon in there or something, but there's nothing truly just its own thing. They all seem cloned, and you have to sometimes go back to the old reliables, like a Jerry Bruckheimer action movie, or even a James Cameron action movie, which is, the gunplay is not as good or anything like that, but everything's just, I think, told in a better way. They're not in a rush to outdo the next person. They just do what they do well. I think. And I'm very reliant on some of my old reliables as palate cleansers that I go back to quite regularly because the new movies just aren't cutting it for me. And sometimes I just feel just not.
I often feel that way about horror, and that ties beautifully into one that I've pulled to one side here.
Okay, yeah.
Evil Dead 2. You can go back to it time and time again. It's as entertaining every single time.
Yeah.
It's just it's cheap, but it's quality at the same time. It's funny, it's ludicrously gory, it pulls together though.
Yeah.
And stands strong, I think, still. So we've had a lot of horror that is crap.
Yeah.
This last few years that shouldn't have been made in the first place at all. And then you look at something like this with such a low budget, pure entertainment.
Yeah, and I'm finding that more and more with horror. You're better looking at the lower budget end of things to get something truly creative than some of the nonsense that we're getting now. I mean, what Blumhouse thinking? Really?
Oh, they've just lost the plot completely.
They started out, they were quite good when they started out, right? They were reasonable with the first few, and then they sort of found their sort of box and thought, this is what we can fill seats in the theatres, and they're just putting everything in that clone just as a money-making machine, which it is.
Yeah.
And
the focus has become far too much on the money-making aspect.
Yeah. I mean, even when you're talking Evil Dead, even with 3, Army of Darkness, the creativity and the stuff with that, it's not as horror as Evil Dead, but it's an enjoyable movie. They've got that horror comedy element just on fire. They're really good with it, and nothing's sort of comparing now. And you need to use those films just to get you back into wanting to see the latest releases. It's I'm leaning very hard into my old collection just to keep my mood up to go and see another new film by whatever's in the theaters. Just going back to the comments, Darren G says Commando is a favourite of mine. I think it's hilarious, those cheesy one-liners. Absolutely, no one does it like that anymore, does it?
Please don't wake my friend. He's dead tired.
Yeah. Mad Dog says John Wick 4 is awesome. I feel like I've not seen it, but I feel like I've seen it.
I watched half hour of John Wick 4 and felt like I was rewatching John Wick 3, which felt like I was rewatching John Wick 2. So after the second one, I can kind of give it up after that.
Yeah. Yeah. Darren G says, yeah, Evil Dead 2, another great one. Morton's review said Evil Dead good. Anthony Biello, Evil Dead so hilarious.
It is.
Quite a few. Let's see how Evil Dead Burn turns out.
Yeah.
Again, I think you're going to want to go back to the old ones. It's I hated Evil Dead Rise. Really, really disliked it.
I didn't hate it, but it Evil Dead for me is Bruce. You know, it's Bruce, it's Ash running around with his chainsaw and all that kind of stuff. That is Evil Dead for me. If these are going off on I'd have perhaps preferred them not cashing in on the name and just doing something.
Yeah,
it features the Necronomicon, but you could have done some other cursed book or something like that and just named it something different. And I think I might have appreciated it a little bit more then.
Absolutely. Mad Dog says I enjoyed the Evil Dead TV show too. I thought that was fun. It was it was nice to have a TV show from it and get the return of Ash. Definitely. Darren G says it's not an Evil Dead film without Sam Raimi and Bruce Campbell. Absolutely. It's Anthony rightly points out a director who did the Evil Dead franchise directed Darkman and Hercules: The Legendary Journey.
Well,
it
produced, didn't he?
It was his brother, wasn't it? Ted that had a lot of involvement in Hercules and Xena. I think he starred in them, didn't he?
And starred in them, yes.
Yeah. Mine's movie cupboard, comfort movies for me: Crocodile Dundee, My Cousin Vinny, Commando, and Bloodsport. My Cousin Vinny is a go-to for me as well. Actually, it's one that I really like and one I keep convincing Glenn to try and watch because he's never seen it, and I'm worried now about for any sort of enjoyment from it.
Go on then.
In Top Gun,
yes.
What is the name of Maverick's co-pilot?
Duck, Swan, Sparrow. It's a tough one.
No. I'm waiting for comments now as well. Do you want to keep guessing?
They're too easy for me to be bothered to actually answer. There we go. Clarky one many.
There we go. Goose, absolutely. Jeremy, mine's movie cupboard. And Jeremy again.
Howard.
Not quite. But
close.
Other action film that is a go-to that always, I would say cheer me up. It cheers me up, but it's not really a cheery ending, but it makes me happy that films like this were made. And Leon the Professional. I think it's a great movie.
Quality. It is.
As an action film, there's nothing quite like something like this anymore. We're not getting action films with any heart or anything like that anymore. It's just, like I say, the wire play, the gun fu, and I sound old manish, but I want a bit more depth to my movies.
I've had somebody say to me, "Well, you don't like that film, do you? He's a pedo."
Yeah, well,
I mean, you know, I like to think it's quite an innocent relationship.
It is.
And he sees himself as a father figure rather than anything untoward. That's put a seal on that conversation, isn't it?
Yeah. I was just about to hit out at myself because I said I want a bit more with my action films, but then I realised I was waving the Jerry Bruckheimer things in front of the camera earlier, which kind of poo-poos that idea as well. And
so on the action movie front,
yeah,
come on. I mean, come on.
Tony Scott movie, with my Shane Black.
There are people that talk about it, but it doesn't get talked about enough.
Yeah.
It's the kind of movie you could watch every single year and not tire of.
Yeah.
It's a quality movie.
Absolutely. There was
I mean, to say that about anything that's got Damon Wayans in it is quite a stretch, isn't it, normally? But
yeah,
solid film.
John Robinson, Leon is brilliant. Also like most other Luc Besson films too.
Well, I would hope so, because you spent £1 billion buying his new box set, didn't you?
It's a good looking box set.
Oh, it's a beautiful box set. It was just uber expensive.
Yeah, Woody says I loved Leon for years when it came out. Then watched it 15 years later, having 2 daughters. It's not for me anymore. Darren G, 48 Hours is another favourite. So funny. Morton's Reviews had to buy Last Boy Scout 3 times to find it uncut.
Yeah.
As Wilco wants Glenn to recreate the scene from Hot Fuzz with Point Break and Bad Boys 2 physical. I'm sorry, I didn't do that. Another good pick-me-up film that I've already waved in front of the camera, but someone earlier, I've not highlighted the blinking comment, so I can't find who did it. Yeah,
Philippa.
Well, a nice one that I go back to time and time again as a nice pick-me-up is Princess Bride. It's a great movie, and I just wanted to tie it in because someone mentioned earlier about the passing of Rob Reiner, as well, which obviously ties into this as well. So yeah, it's one of my favourites, and I think he's a great director, and he was also a decent actor in various bits and bobs as well, and he will be sadly missed, I think.
Very much so.
Yeah, and it does make me want to revisit a lot of his films, because he had like 7 massive hits back to back or something like that. And yeah, I think people never sort of not appreciated him, but appreciated what a solid director he was, how reliable he was with a lot of his movies.
Yeah, I think he's one of them directors where people wouldn't flag him as a favourite director, but it was quite often one of his films that they would always talk about.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit like kind of somebody like Spielberg or something. People always go, oh, the new Spielberg movie, such and such. They never did that with Rob Reiner, I don't think. Yeah. You know, people go on about Spinal Tap and things like that, but it's very rare that Rob Reiner got mentioned off the back of it, which is a real shame. But yeah, decent actor as well.
Absolutely. Billion Bites says, Phil, have you watched Stranger Than Fiction yet? It certainly puts me in a great mood. I haven't watched it yet, but I have got it on a list of potential pickups, actually, after you mentioned it about 2 weeks ago, I think. Well, I did put it on a list to keep an eye out for, because I think it's quite a cheap pickup as well, from somewhere like CEX. So, yeah.
As Wilco's just mentioned, another actor dying just before the stream started, and I actually sent it to Phil. It's this gentleman that was in, will that focus? There we go. He was in It and The Wire and various different things, and he passed away. I sent that to Phil just before we started. James
You ready?
Ransom.
Oh, yeah. Is everyone ready?
Oh, sorry, go on.
In the cult hit, The Big Lebowski, what did the dude want replacing after it was urinated on?
The dude. Was it? That's a tough one. Was it his urinal?
No, it wasn't.
Was it his rug? Was it his rug? Was it a rug? Was it a rug?
Okay, I'll do another quick one as well because Darren G's got it with his rug. But we'll also give points to Jeremy for carpet and Woody.
No, we won't. No, we won't because it's not a rug. No, it was a rug. It wasn't a carpet. It was a rug.
Absolutely. In the 1985 comedy Weird Science, the boys create the perfect woman. During the making of the ritual, what do the boys wear on their heads?
I'm just going to say bras because it just, there's no humour in my.
Yeah. Clark of Many gifted 5 Phil with a double L memberships. There we go. Many thanks, Clark of Many. I don't know who have they gone to. I don't see who they've gone to. So when you give memberships, then
well, they will know. So comment if you have been gifted one.
You want it, and thank you to Clark of Many for gifting 5 memberships to people.
Always very generous. You are.
Yes. And another sort of genre that I fall back to a lot are the mob type ones as well. I love a good mob movie like Goodfellas or Godfather, or one of my personal favorites that I really enjoy because it's based on a true story and I find it really interesting. But Donnie Brasco, I think that's a cracking film. You've seen it several times, right?
Donald Tabasco, many times. Yeah,
this movie, I even bought the book that Joe Pistone wrote that the movie was based on as well. So want to rock and roll on round to watching that. But again, it's another film that if I'm just getting tired of what's being released newly, it's one of the reliables that I can go back to that just satisfies me every time. Woody says Casino and Blow are good. I didn't like Blow as much, but it was still a solid film. Mad Dog Once Upon a Time in America, great movie there as well. It's there's some great mob type ones, and I do enjoy a look into that sort of world as well. There are some weak ones, but I mean, even Untouchables is a nice one to go back to as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Casino, Carlito's Way, that's another one I really enjoyed, but I don't think that's as highly regarded as the ones that I've just mentioned, but it's one that I just really get a kick out of as well.
I think Sean Penn's hair in that should be fairly highly regarded.
Yeah, I think so as well. Lovely curly ginger
shades at the front and then curly like crazy, isn't it? Like what was his name? Was it Phil Spector? Did he have his hair like that? I can't remember.
He's sorry, he's a reliable actor that just don't see often enough, I don't think, in the films that I'm watching.
Sean Penn.
Yeah, I've seen him one battle after another. It's like, why have I not seen him in ages?
After one battle after another, I just think he's gonna get a best supporting actor nod for sure, and I think suddenly he'll just be in all sorts again.
Yeah, this made me giggle. Sorry, Movie Wolf, didn't think I'd be shouting bra at my phone on a Sunday night, but here we are.
Yeah, most people while we're doing the stream shout pants at the screen, but very rarely bra. So,
Right. In the hit comedy Dumb and Dumber, what does Lloyd sell to a blind kid? It gives 3 options, but
well, I'm going to go with Deb Budgie.
That's right. Yeah, it just made me giggle. I remember the scene now as well.
His sellotape, his head sellotaped on, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that brings me to
Pretty bird. Yeah,
and again, the Farrelly brothers. We're not getting any comedy like that anymore, are we? Because I suppose it was on the wire of what's sort of acceptable now, and I think they'd get shut down if they made what they wanted to. But some of the comedies that they did were sort of nicely reviewable and do cheer me up.
Said that. Me, myself, and Irene. What was the one where Matt Damon and what's his face were conjoined twins?
Stuck on You.
Stuck on You. That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of their movies made me laugh. Kingpin was one of their early
Kingpin
ones.
was great. Yeah, Kingpin's one I can go back to. Bill Murray in that is amazing.
Yeah. Woody got it there. Bird with Sellotape. Yep. As Wilco, Pretty Bird. Absolutely. Mad Dog, will one battle after another be good on our small TVs, missed it at the cinema? I think its story is strong enough to, you won't get the vistas or the great sort of scenery. Well, you will get it, but it won't be as impactful. But the story holds strong on it. So I think no matter screen size, I think the story is strong enough to carry it through. And I don't think you'll miss too much, to be fair.
I mean, when you say on your small TV, I wouldn't watch it on your phone or anything like that because that's going to lose it ever so slightly. But I watched it on my TV on the rewatch and thoroughly enjoyed it again. So
yes, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to vet the cards, but
trying to find something that's more difficult.
Yeah, I mean this one might be because it's not your sort of movie. Yeah, it's in the 1992 comedy Sister Act. What is the name of Whoopi Goldberg's character who's put under protective custody in a convent?
That's a good one. It was Dolores something, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was Dolores.
Van.
Have you got a stutter now?
It's Dolores Van something else.
Van something. Dolores Van, don't know.
Oh, no, I can't see any of the chat either.
I did the heavy lifting there with Dolores as well.
Yeah, as well as 7. Haven't seen Sister in about 20 years. There we go. Oh, Movie Wolf. There we go. Dolores and Cartier.
Nice.
That's right. Well done, Movie Wolf. That was a good one, actually. I should have vetted these before I started the chat. But then I wanted to keep it simple, so you had a chance, Glenn. But
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks. With my limited movie knowledge, thank you.
One of my ex-girlfriends had a strong love of a certain movie that it was her go-to when she felt ill, when she felt down, and stuff like that. And it was a John Candy movie. And it's the only time I've ever known of someone that's really got a hook into a particular movie that really they lent on to when they fell down or anything like that. They used it quite often. And it was a John Candy movie about a Jamaican bobsleigh team. And she used to adore Cool Runnings, and that was one of her go-tos when she was poorly. She'd like huddle up on a sofa and watch Cool Runnings, and it just made her feel better in some way. And I think the comedies do lend themselves to that quite a bit. Some of them.
Oh yeah.
Some of them. Woody just says, "What the Dumb and Dumber movie prequel is Stuck on You."
No, it's not a prequel to Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah. Jerry says Cool Runnings is a classic. Yeah, it's pretty good. I've not watched it for years. In the 1980s classic The Breakfast Club, what did Brian the Brain do to get detention?
Don't know, Phil.
No. It's
so
you're not Googling, are you?
Sorry?
You're not Googling.
No, my phone's there, look. It's off. It's on silent.
Very good.
It's on silent, yeah.
In the 80s classic, Breakfast Club, what did Brian the Brain do to get detention? Very close. Connor Martin's movie cupboard. Fired a flare gun. He bought a flare gun to school, and it went off in his locker. So, yes, flare gun. There we are.
Good.
There we are. So, do you think physical media movies can alter our mood?
Yes, 100%.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Like you say, mainly as a kind of a pick-me-up type thing. It's
and it's
more on the title of old reliables, kind of things that you can kind of
I think it's more than just to pick me up for if you're feeling down, which I've used a lot. I've used them a lot for when I'm feeling down and things like that, as I went into for the reasonings and things like that. But it's also pick me ups to bring you out of a movie watching funk as well, because I get them more and more when I see a stream of absolute dirge on streaming sites, and you're trying to catch up with films, and they're absolute nonsense. And yeah, watching that old classic great film just pulls me out of that, and suddenly I'm wanting to watch a movie a night again because I've hit a couple of good ones, and it's just purely from going back to my physical media collection, the things that I already have, that drags me out of that. And it's the new stuff that puts me in that sort of bad mood. But yeah, mood altering for when you're feeling down, and also get you out of a funk if you're in that with the movie watching. So
Morton's already moved on to the leaderboard and is annoyed that they've dropped down to 12.
Oh, get on with it, Morton, then. Get comments in, get super chats in.
Yeah, just, chat some junk like Jeremy does.
Yeah. As well as can also alter your mood just for the dopamine hit of getting a new physical item. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Woody says, yeah, Philly, without a doubt, that's why I have a collection. It's the old reliables, isn't it? And looking through with this sort of topic as well, it makes me realize what I don't need in my collection. And we think about it, the ones that I would go back to bring me out of a funk, to give me that pick me up and things like that. And if it's not going to do it for me in that way, then do I need to keep it if I'm not going to revisit it for the right reasons? I don't know. Movie Wuss says, I think buying a childhood favorite movie can definitely be good. Pick me up, like the FX box set I got recently. It can do. Some of the older movies that I've picked up haven't done it for me anymore, though. They used to, but then they lose their shine a little bit.
Will you be highlighting Clarky One of Many's comment, or are you just going to let that slide by?
I'm going to let it slide by.
Okay, then.
Morton says, seems like you don't get points when you talk to others.
No, just talk to us. Ignore everybody else.
I think you do. I think you've got some XP on the side, so now that should you should see that alter when you leave certain comments. I think.
We've got no idea what XPs are or what it means or what you gain from it or anything like that. But
no,
just enjoy.
Glenn, how's the tattoo healing?
It's healing lovely, thank you. It's I'm not losing any. Still a little bit scabby, but it's all good.
Going to do a quick fire before we go into what we watched.
I'm a bit dry, but no, it's good. It's holding nicely. Thank you.
You sound like your missus. In the 1984 movie The Terminator, what did the cyborg remove in order to repair itself?
His eye.
Well done. In Silence of the Lambs, what was Dr. Hannibal Lecter's profession?
Well, he's a psychiatrist, wasn't he?
Yeah. In Disney's Lion King, what does Hakuna Matata mean?
Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. Hakuna Matata, no passing phrase. It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Well done. I thought you were going to sing it all then.
No.
In the movie Ace Ventura, what animal does Ace save at the very beginning of the movie?
At the very beginning of the movie.
Ain't no worries for the
rest of your days. It's a problem-free
Comments going to be
philosophy.
As Wilco's pipped you the post, it was dog. In the movie Flashdance, what was Alex Owen's day job?
No idea. Couldn't tell you that one.
Ooh, I'm going to leave that to one side. Let's have a chat. In the movie Snatch.
Yeah.
What's the name of the Turkish prize fighter who knocked out Mickey the Pikey?
Oh, that's a good one.
Mine's Movie Cupboard got the got the answer for Flashdance's day job. Got welder.
He was a welder.
Steel worker, yes.
The name of the Turkish prize fighter. No, I couldn't tell you that one.
No. Not
sure. Jeremy thinks it was Howard the Duck.
No, it's not Howard the Duck.
I think Jeremy might have had a stroke. We're not sure.
There we go. Slipknot fans got it. Slipknot fans straight in. Good evening, Slipknot. Gorgeous George. Absolutely. And name all 7 dwarves in Disney's classic Snow White and the 7 Dwarves.
Oh, for God's sake. Doc, Sleepy, Grumpy, Dopey.
Yeah.
Bashful.
Yeah.
Oh God, I can't even remember the ones I've just said, let alone anything else. Bless you.
Sneezy.
Short arse and Dave.
Oh, Sneezy and Happy, and you get it.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Got in 60 seconds. Memphis Reigns has a strange obsession with what car?
His she had a name as well, didn't she? The car.
Yeah.
What was it? Oh, that's annoying.
That's
it was
right,
Ford GT.
What is not? No, Woody. Ford GT. No, it wasn't.
Was it not?
No. As Wilco, it was a 1983 Nissan. No, it wasn't. There we go. Martin's movie cupboard. Mustang Shelby.
Shelby Mustang Eleanor. That was what I was hung up on. I couldn't get beyond that.
There we go. And I've done a few questions back to back, so I guess it's time to move us on to not top of the week.
That one.
What did we watch? What did you watch, Glenn?
Well, we did watch something, didn't we? We went to the cinema earlier in the week.
This was what sort of sparked off my my topic in a way, because it's
almost like I said that earlier, Phil.
Yeah, it is. It took me out to a bit of a vonk at the cinema again. Again.
Yeah. We went to see The Shining.
Yeah.
Which I've watched 1,000,001 times and never seen it on the big screen, and loved it just as much.
Yeah. I would have to agree. Well. Really enjoyed it, and I look forward to watching it again. Actually, I came out of it, and I very nearly took it off my shelf to just go through the extras on the Kubrick documentary thing. I forgot her name now. What's her name?
Shelley Duvall.
Yeah,
being shouted at.
Yeah, wanted to watch all of that.
For God's sake, Shelley, we're out here freezing our asses off, and I didn't hear you say action. Yeah. I think she was quite bullied on that film, to be honest. Which, we always talk about Jack Nicholson. Great performance from Shelley Duvall, and what's his name? Danny Lloyd.
Even though she's still. The way she runs still weird out.
Yeah, it was all that, but it's part of it, isn't it?
It was good.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it. And if you've not seen it, then get it checked out, because it's a cracking film.
And follow it up with Dr. Sleep, the director's cut, which is
still not watched that since the cinema. Purely because of that sequence with the child. There was a sequence with the child, and if I'm watching it again, I'll probably watch it with the wife, and I know she would struggle with that scene. It was really well done, because I felt uncomfortable watching it, and
100%.
If I felt uncomfortable, then she's going to just go nuts over it.
It's not the kind of scene that is filmed that often, and I think Flanagan dealt with it so well. It was hard hitting and did what it needed to do. I honestly think more people would have seen Dr. Sleep at the cinema if they'd have called it Shining 2.
Yeah.
I think it as daft as it sounds, the way the viewing public are, I think it fell off people's radar a little too quick being called Dr. Sleep. But
I think so as well. Have you been watching anything else this week?
I said earlier about another Paul Thomas Anderson movie, one that's passed me by previously, which is Punch Drunk Love.
Oh, right, yeah.
Thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it's very different to anything else he's done, because there's this weird kind of quirk value throughout it that you're almost in a fairy tale kind of thing going on, but it's very funny. Adam Sandler's very good in it. And it was nice to see Philip Seymour Hoffman in something again as well.
Yeah.
Great film, though. Really quirky, and won't be everybody's type of thing, but I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Criterion, haven't you?
I haven't done, no, for like I say, financial reasons. But other than that, I probably would do.
It may be one that you find not cheap, but reasonable offers for over time, because there's a 4K on the way, I think, isn't there?
I think the 4K is already out. You've already got a 4K of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. I thought when you mentioning Magnolia earlier, I thought you was going to say you rewatched that one.
No, I was actually hunting down. I was trying to find streaming without purchasing, if I could help it, was Phantom Thread.
Right, yeah.
With Daniel Day-Lewis.
Yeah.
Because that's one I haven't seen of his at all.
Yeah.
And couldn't find that. So thought, oh, what else is there? And then thought, Punch Drunk Love. Still not watched that. So I went in for that. Yeah. So cementing me Paul Thomas Anderson fascination at the moment a little bit more.
Have you watched The Master?
Now then, I've watched half of The Master and thought this would totally be Lynn's thing. We need to watch that another time. And then we've just never gone into it.
Right, okay.
I know people find that a real hard slog and a little bit of a anticlimactic kind of ending, and they're not really sure what they've then watched and things like that. But Philip Seymour Hoffman and Joaquin Phoenix, it's a must.
Yeah.
A must. Yeah.
You watched anything else?
TV stuff.
Yeah.
I've been camped out going through old seasons of Ink Master. That's been my thing this week.
I've been TV stuff. We finished off Last Frontier on Apple TV, and it ended up. Yeah, it was okay. It just
that's probably why they've cancelled it.
Yeah, it twisted away from what it originally sort of seemed to be setting out, turned into more of a sort of espionage thriller in a way, and it was just a bit too slow moving and clunky. It felt a bit clunky to me as well, and I'm not going to lie, I kind of drifted off to sleep through a little bit of the last episode, and I just wasn't bothered. It's like I'm not interested anymore. So wouldn't recommend it. The first few episodes I was in for, but then it just lost its head of steam.
I think anything where it gets dumped after the first season, I wouldn't recommend, because you almost feel like, oh, what's the point of even starting it?
It kind of tied its main story up and everything, so it's pretty easy to just leave it where it is. So
After your glowing review, though, I'm probably not going to bother.
No, I wouldn't have thought so.
No.
So I'm going to see what everyone else has been watching as well, and I'm going to judge them. Anthony, I've been watching some Christmas cartoons like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Classics.
Hey, AJ, where have you been? Coming in all last minute.
Morning's reviews. Welcome to America. Frogs. Happy Gilmore 2. Needful Things. All first-time watchers. I'm trying to get the list down of unwatched videos.
Yeah.
Me too. I need to do that as well, Morton. Really do. Jeremy Carr, Nightmare on Elm Street mostly. Good. I'm glad you're making use of the box set straight away anyway, rather than it just gathering dust. One's review says Gone in 60 Seconds is great. Haven't seen the original though. I never did. I never watched the original, to be honest.
No.
As Wilco, I watched Avatar Fire and Ash in IMAX 3D yesterday at Cineworld. First time going to the cinema since The Rise of Skywalker released.
Wow, okay.
For Avatar as well. Jeremy also finished Welcome to Derry. Not even started.
Well, I need to start that now because it's completed. So,
Cargie, I watched Jingle All the Way, and tonight is Jack Frost, the Michael Keaton one. Nice. Alex Gray, The Office USA, Eurotrip, and The Conjuring Last Rites. Need to get to The Conjuring as well. Did used to like Eurotrip a little bit, not as much as some of the other stuff, but it was reasonable. Morton just finished Stranger Things season 4 today. I'll run you up for Christmas for the end of season 5 soon. Clock of Many, Lemon Hill Mod, Casablanca, Chinatown, Dune Part 2 this week. Face Orange TV Shape. I'm not getting that emoji on my chat. So, just got some Doctor Strange chatter. There we go. Martin's Movie Cupboard. Watched the Running Man 87 one, Escape from New York, Midnight Run, Demolition Man, and Die Hard. Got some
that is a nice selection of movies there.
Yeah.
And if you're going to watch any Running Man, just watch the 87 one. Don't bother with the new one.
So Meows a lot. Doctor Who, The Happiness Patrol, Day the Earth Stood Still, 51, Clue, The Blob 58, Aristocats, Bride of Frankenstein, Scooby-Doo Christmas, and Haunted Holidays Part 2. ... Where are we? Anthony, of all the Christmas Carol movies out there, 1970 musical Scrooge is the best Christmas Carol movie ever. There we go. Mon's reviews. I have all 3 Shining movies. 3?
Oh, well, there's the TV movie, isn't there?
Right.
King approves of because it's closer to the book, but...
Getcha.
Yeah.
Kill Chill, just a quick thanks for the lives this year, content, and your kind advice, Phil. Have a bloody amazing Christmas to you both, and I will be watching this on catch up whilst I pretend to work from home tomorrow. I'll catch you tomorrow then.
Merry Christmas to you too as well. And thank you for your support and watching.
Yeah. Where else? It means like Sleeping Beauty, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the Rankin Bass ones. Kill Chill always also mentions Punch Drunk Love is amazing.
Yeah.
Seconded by Aaron G as well.
Yep.
Yeah, Cargie says, if you haven't seen much of Adam Sandler's serious roles, give The Cobbler a try.
Yeah, right.
I keep forgetting about that. What happened? Was it a Netflix movie?
I don't know. That kind of that kind of disappeared into nothingness, didn't it?
Yeah. AJ says, good evening, Phil and Glenn. Wasn't able to join at the start. Looks like we're late on. We were a little bit late, yeah.
Very much.
Darren G, Licorice Pizza. I never finished that, actually. I was okay with it. I wasn't drawn to it massively, and I watched half of it while I was working away and never went back to finish it. Yeah, Cinema Sun. Watched One False Move at home this week, and on the big screen, Die My Love, Sentimental Value, Mirrors No. 3, and Richard Linklater's Nouvelle Vague. Enjoyed most of them. Die My Love, not so much. I'd say I've heard of most of them myself.
Well, Sentimental Value is supposedly going to hit hard at the Oscars, I think. Apparently.
AJ Pink says, just watched The Killer on Netflix with the girlfriend. Is that I hope that's the original John Woo one. I've not seen it on Netflix over here, but
yeah, exactly. So it might not be. It might just be the very disappointing Fassbender one.
Yeah. Slowmo fan says, has anyone here not seen Sicario? If so, see it ASAP.
I mean, it's one of the most beautifully shot movies ever. Yeah. Sicario is fantastic.
I agree.
I think people kind of go in, oh, Denis Villeneuve doing Bond. You've only got to look at Sicario to realise what Bond could be under him. So let's wait and see.
Move off says, watched Infinity War and Endgame with my boy. Marvel really should have taken a break after those movies.
Yep.
Yeah, they should have reset properly, I think. AJ Pink says, watched One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Die Hard, Star Wars 3 to 6, Zero Dog 30, and The Killer. Another one for The Killer. Oh.
No, it was AJ again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry. Mad Dog, is there a stream next week? Guessing not. Why not? Why not?
What date is it? What date does it land on?
28th.
28th, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see why not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll leave it with Glenn if he wants to, but I'm pretty much expecting to be here either way. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up soon anyway tonight because it is later and Glenn's looking quite tired.
I am really tired. I've been poorly all day and had a really rough night last night. So I'm finding my eyes are very sore while I'm trying to read people's comments.
Right.
Fading fast. Go on then. Hit us with some.
Who starred as Wayne Zielinski in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Say that again. Sorry.
Who starred as Wayne Zielinski in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
Rick Moranis.
Very good. In the 2002 superhero film, Spider-Man, what was Peter Parker's profession?
He was a photographer.
Yes, very good.
In
The Hangover, what name did Alan use to refer to his circle of friends?
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Don't I like the Rat Pack or something?
Oh, no, not quite the Rat Pack. Think of the DVD cover for the trilogy box set. It's got the gold animal on the
No, can't remember.
No one in the comments yet either. I'll come back to that one then. In the movie The Matrix, what color pill did Neo take? The red pill or the blue pill?
You know, I can't remember. Did he take the red pill? The blue pill?
Red pill.
The red pill. Yeah.
Well done. What was the name of the mouse in The Green Mile?
Well, we need to focus on AJ first.
Okay, let's flick over. AJ, thank you very much for the super chat. Merry Christmas, Phil and Glenn. Thanks for all the live streams this year. You're welcome. Always the best part of every Sunday.
Oh, thank you.
AJ. Thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I'm sure your vicar at church will be really annoyed by that comment, but
quite possibly. You. And I'm hoping that might take you to the top of the leaderboard now as well, AJ.
I think it probably will do, won't it?
I think it will.
Yeah. Mr. Bojangles, it was, yeah.
No, not quite. It was Mr. Jingles.
Mr. Jingles, was it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Martin's movie cupboard got it, actually. I just spotted that. There we go. Ooh. Well done, Martin. Another couple, and then we're going to call it a night. In Apocalypse Now, what did Lieutenant Colonel Bill Kilgore famously quote?
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Very good. We've got another. Do you want another car-related one?
Whatever.
In the movie Bullet, what American muscle car does Steve McQueen drive?
Well, that was a Ford Mustang, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And coming back, I didn't see any comments, but in The Hangover, what name did Alan use to refer to his circle of friends? It was the Wolfpack.
Of course it was.
You were very close. So, yeah, I'm going to pick my cards off the floor that I kept dumping down there.
Well done.
I'm going to invert them. I might save a few cards for next time because I've got a whole other stack of quality here.
Yeah, and rename it New Year's Quiz rather than Christmas.
Could do. We could do that. You see, I might get into a different card game if people have liked it. If not, they just tell me to go away. But I thought it might be a little bit of Christmas.
Up your ass.
Well, yes, thank you for joining me, Glenn. I know you're not feeling the greatest, and of course, thanks for the audience for being here. Because without you, we'd be.
What's the point? We'd just be talking to each other, wouldn't we?
We'd still be here.
We do that enough
to each other. Thank you again for Clark of Many for gifting the memberships, and also AJ for donating into the super chat as well. It's much appreciated.
Every week we come on here, and it's there's so many regular people logging in, and it is truly appreciated. And it's really nice that you all join us, and it's great.
Yeah.
Who knew it would happen? And it does happen. So thank you, everybody.
Absolutely. I'm gonna bring up the chart now. If you're ready for it,
do it.
Okay, I'm just opening up now. So just take me just one moment. Pause myself. Right, here we go. Top fans. Number 10. We've got Darren G. Number 9, we've got some young lot. Number 8, storming into number 8, we've got John Robinson. Number 7, we've got Slemnot Fan. Number 6, we've got Morton's Reviews. Number 5, we've got Mad Dog. Number 4, we've got Clark of Many. That's surprising. I thought you'd be higher, Clark. I don't know what. Strange. Number 3, slipped a couple of spots and lost his crown, Mr. Jeremy Carr.
Oh, bronze.
Number 2, we've got Woody. And then number 1, storming to the top, just like that, we've got AJ Pink. Thank you very much, AJ. And thank you to the audience. Thank you to Glenn. Thank you for this. I was going to say this year, but we're not quite done yet. We've got another week to go.
Not quite, but this year so far.
Yes. Yeah. I hope you all have a good Christmas, and I hope Santa brings you stuff. Whatever it will be, we'll find out next week. Where we'll do pickups. We'll do, instead of pickups, it's gifteds.
Yeah, gifteds.
Gifteds. Anyway, thank you very much. Have a nice evening all, and we'll catch you soon.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
microphone and you don't.
So you will listen to every damn word I have to say!